Hello, everyone. This is your girl K Mac of Mumionaire. So I am chiming in tonight just to discuss, relationships, love. I briefly touched on it on TikTok a few days ago, so I just want to dive a little deeper on it tonight for a little while, not too long. Hopefully, everybody has had a lovely week. Hopefully, whatever didn't go your way, didn't go as expected, didn't go right, you have relaxed, relate, released it. Take a deep breath, let it all out. It's over and done with. You know, Tomorrow starts a new week. Let go. Okay. Okay, when it comes to love, people often say that love hurts, and there are some aspects of it that can hurt, but overall, love in its most genuine, authentic form is a very beautiful thing. Like, it's one of the most heartfelt things. It's like your sunshine on a cloudy day. And I know that sounds, redundant, but it really is. Like, it can get you through some of your most toughest times. It can be that strength that you need when you're feeling weak and want to give up. It can be that pat on the back that keeps you going, that keeps you motivated. You know what I'm saying? It can be that word of wisdom that keeps you on the right track, that keeps you focused. You feel me? Like, it's a beautiful thing. Like I said, when it's authentic and when it's genuine. A lot of people get into love for ulterior motives. Sometimes you don't love a person, you just love the benefits of having them around. You love what they bring to the table. You love what they can give you. You love what they offer you. It has nothing to do with them as a person per se. It has more to do with the material aspects that come along with them. That's really not love. That's manipulation. That's just what it is. Um, a lot of times, we get into that, holding grudges, keeping scores, and that's not what love is about. Because when you're in a relationship, especially marriage, when it comes to things like that, you have to understand that you're both playing for the same team. There is no winner, there is no loser. Like, you on the same team, wearing the same uniform, right? When one get hurt and gotta sit on the bench, the other one gotta take the field. That's just what it is. That's the easiest way to look at it. You're not in a competition. It's not about who did what, who spent what, who who contributes this and who does that. Don't do that. Don't get caught up in keeping tabs, because you know why? It'll never balance. It'll never balance, because instead of you focused on what should be the primary focus, which is the relationship and it's growing, you two focus on trying to outdo your partner. You're not gonna get nowhere like that. Just don't do that. Don't do that. Another thing when it comes to love, nobody wants to be hurt, but uh, with great risk can come great reward. You have to put yourself out there, and I get it. We done all been in some fucked up situations. We done all gave our heart to somebody we shouldn't have. We trusted somebody that we shouldn't have. We tried to make permanent situations that was meant to be temporary. Some people we should have just walked on by. Some people we should have just spoke and kept it going. And if it was a one night stand, we grown. Some people you should have just fucked and kept it moving. That's just it. That's just it. Because we find ourselves in situationships when we trying to make something out of nothing. You know what I'm saying? And one thing that comes along with hurting, and we do it, women, it's like I love us and I hate certain things about us at the same time. We're nurturers just by nature. We're giving. We're kind. We want to make sure everybody's okay, and we always trying to see the good in a person, no matter how many times they give us their ass to kiss. You feel me? You can help some. You can get somebody off the street. You can fix some. You can help clean somebody up. You can help them get a job. You can help them get their finances in order. You can help them get a car. And a motherfucker turn around and tell you, I ain't asked you to do it. Right? Well, but you ain't. If you didn't ask me and I offered, you ain't turn it down. You feel me? So it's bad that you can't say you want to be careful because you just don't want to fine tooth comb everything, but you want to kind of be careful. Like, you just, If it rub you the wrong way, and if it just seemed like it's something to it, or if it seemed like it's too good to be true, or something seemed off, you might want to figure out, what you're getting yourself into before you get too deep into it. Um, as I'm sure everybody know, love also, you got that kind of crazy love that if I can't have you, nobody can have you, and motherfuckers stalking, or all that we see in the news lately. People can't handle rejection, and they can't handle when it's over, and it gets abusive, and it gets violent, and sometimes even leading in death. It's not that serious. Let me tell you something. If a person cannot love and accept you for you at this moment where you are right now, you understand what I'm saying? If they can't love that, then are they even deserving of the best you? If they can't handle the you right now and accept this you right now, because the reality is this: when you get into a relationship and or marriage, you have to go into it not thinking about what this person is gonna be down the line. You have to go into it with the mindset that, okay, if he or she never changes, right? If they remain the same as they are right here, right now, in this moment, am I okay with that? Because the reality is this: they may not change. And if they do, it may not be for the better. It may be for the worse. But are you, and if they stay the same, are you willing to accept that? Is that enough for you? And that's what we got to start thinking about, because too often, especially as women, we always feel like, well, I'm gonna give him time. He'll figure it out. He'll get it together. Or maybe they'll see something in me that makes them want to do better. They'll see something in me that makes them want to get their shit together. No, no, and no. People change for specific reasons. If something in their life happens that forces them to change, if somebody comes along that they feel like is deserving of that change, and if they just get sick and tired of motherfucking being sick and tired, that's it. We can't change people. We can only work on ourselves. That's it. That's just the truth, you know? And the hurting part about relationships is this. Sometimes we feel like we give our all and our best to the wrong people. You feel me? To the wrong people. And this is why. And I think we've all, especially women, and I can only speak for women because I'm a woman. Uh, I know I've done it, so I'll say that. When you enter into new situations, you tend to have an open mind, right? Oh my God, it's sunshine and it's roses, and everywhere you look, you see rainbows. You know what I'm saying? Like, we be caught up in that bliss of it all, especially a new experience, right? And sometimes we are so just into this person. Sometimes we don't see the obvious signs, right? We overlook so much because we so wrapped up in the moment, we don't even see shit that's going on right in front of our face, right? And then you got other times where you can pour your heart out to a person. Y'all sitting down talking about your past, y'all discussing, things you've been through in previous relationships or in life in general. And the worst thing a person can do is this: listen to you pour your heart out about a hurtful experience, and they turn around and put you through the same shit or worse. Oh my God. That is the most painful thing a person can do, because it's almost like, damn, you built me up just to fucking break me down. That's is that love? And I talk to my husband so many times because we talk about all kind of shit, just random or podcasts or stuff in the news or just in general. And this is my take, and I could be wrong. Like, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a licensed clinician. I don't, I'm not none of that. But this is my take on it. When it comes to maintaining relationships, friendships, family bonds, marriages, the true and the purest love is not selfish, right? Because I feel like when one, at least one of the parties is selfish, that's when you open the door to problems. And I'll tell you why. Because if I'm selfish, I'm not thinking about my husband's feelings. I'm not thinking about how something may hurt him, right? How something may make him look, um, how it looks just overall, how it could be disrespectful. I'm not thinking about that. If I'm selfish, I don't give a fuck about his feelings. If I'm selfish, it's all about me, what I want to do, what I want, when I want it, right? So I feel like it's that selfishness that has destroyed so many homes and that has broken so many families because, say, when it comes to cheating, for example, somebody decided to step outside of the circle, them and the other person. Somebody decided to do that. Why? Could it have been their partner did something wrong? Their partner wasn't fulfilling them in certain areas. They couldn't talk to their partner. Their partner wasn't affectionate. Their partner wasn't attentive. Their partner worked all the time. Whatever. All of those sound like to me are excuses because here's the thing I've learned. Usually, the person that's cheating isn't doing what they need to do either, right? But their partner just goes with the flow because they feel like they're not gonna make a mountain out of a molehill. You know, if he's working all the time, they can look at it as though you know what he or she is working because they helping to maintain the household, right? And with that, they may be too tired to do certain things or show affection all the time or be focused on what you want to be focused on or might not have the energy to do A, B, C, and D. And some people will understand it, other people would not. You get what I'm saying? So this is why I'm saying that selfishness aspect is okay. Well, you know what? I'm not happy right here, so I'm gonna go over here. But then here's the thing: when you go over here, you still not happy right here, right? The problem that's right here still not fixed. So when you come back, don't you got that same problem, right? So then you either going back over here or you going over there. Either way, when you come back here, that issue is still there because it has not been dealt with. We have to learn that we have to start communicating and we have to be honest because our partners are not mind readers. They can't just guess how we feel about things. And don't get me wrong, you can physically tell a person everything they do that you don't like, everything that pisses you off, everything that rubs you the wrong way, and sometimes they still won't give a fuck and do it anyway. And then at that point, maybe you need to reevaluate some things because if your feelings are not being taken into consideration, either they ain't getting it or they just don't care. I'm just saying. But people always wonder why, like in the older days, our grandparents and stuff, they stayed together till death did them part or whatever, right? But now we live in a world where everything is replace, replace, replace. It's no longer about repairing. It's about replacing, right? We always looking for the next best thing. We too busy focused on what is new over here and what looks better over here that we neglect the work we should be putting in right here, right? So if your focus already over there and you saying in your mind, well, I'm already not happy with him or her right here. And this over here look good. Oh, we conversing. We got a nice little vibe going. Well, that time and attention I'm putting over here is no longer being put here, right? So then I have the nerve to complain about what's not right here when I'm not even 100% devoted to this situation. My all is not even being given here. It's pieces of me over here, pieces of me over there, right? That's why I say usually sometimes the one that's doing the most complaining, not even holding up their end of the bargain per se. They're not even doing the things they need to do as a woman or a man, but got the nerve to complain, right? So that's why another reason why people be so hurt when shit falls apart because you be sitting back like, I done sat here wasted all these years, put up with all this shit, didn't say nothing. And there's nobody, you can only blame yourself for not speaking up on shit. That's your fault. You have a voice. But then when they get to doing some other shit, you'll be sitting back like, I should have been gone. You know what I'm saying? We all done played the fool. Like they say everybody plays the fool sometimes. We all done been there, done that. We all done been there, done that. But here I think is the most hurtful part that comes with love. You be with somebody, you give them so many years, right? So much of your time. Y'all done been through gains and losses together. Y'all done been through struggles together. You know, y'all made all kind of promises, and y'all was talking about future plans. Well, at least one person was talking about a future plan. Because let's just be real, it's a whole lot of people out here in relationships with folks that don't know it. Let that sink in. There's a lot of people out here in relationships with folks that don't know it, right? But you can legit think you're on the same page with somebody, right? Then one day it just fall apart. Just somebody decide this ain't what they want. It's not gonna work, right? And sometimes you could be cool with that, like, you know what, you right. You know, we ain't really been progressing, and maybe it's for the best. But then you turn around a month later, they engaged, or they done moved in with somebody, and they doing everything for that person that you tried and begged and pleaded for them to do for you. You know what I'm saying? If they were sitting around with no ambition and wasn't trying to hustle, wasn't trying to, you know, grind or do anything, but then over here they busting their ass, they working not one but two jobs, right? You trying to talk to them about getting their credit fixed. Now they over here working on their credit. You try to talk to them about going to counseling to deal with some unresolved issues. Now they over here and they going to couples counseling. You feel me? You feel me? You it's like you feel in a sense betrayed, but then why? Why do you feel betrayed? Because here's the thing: nobody made you stay. Nobody made you accept less than what you felt like you deserved. Nobody made you put up with nobody else shit, right? So this brings me to my ending point. The hurtful part of love, not only when it don't go as planned, because guess what? That's on us for having certain expectations. It just is what it is, right? The most hurtful part is that it forces you to look at yourself. For there is no escape. No matter where you run, you can't hide from yourself. Love is direct. Ready or not, here I come. Especially marriage. It's like a mirror that you hold into yourself. It's a mirror that it's a reflection of you, basically. So any unresolved issues, any past hurts, traumas, anything you struggle with, the secrets that you felt like you may have buried, the family curses, whatever you have not dealt with that you done swept under the rug, that you felt like, well, you know what, it'll work itself out. I ain't gonna worry about it. It's cool, baby. I'm here to tell you, it does not work itself out. It does not. And whatever you don't deal with now, you will be forced to deal with later. And a lot of times, unfortunately, it spills over into our relationships. It's a lot of us that have left a trail of disaster along the way because we was fucked up. We were so broken and we've dealt with so many issues that we never found peace in, that when people have tried to love us and have genuinely may have been the one, we did them wrong, dogged them, pushed them away. Because let's be real, a lot of times we be scared to get close to people. We feel like we getting too close. What we do? Self-sabotage. Self-sabotage. You pushing them away. Or now you trying to find everything to complain about. And I don't know if it's more, it ain't them, it's you. Because I was going to say, I don't know if it's more them or you. Know it's you. Because guess what? Sometimes people don't even feel like they deserve to be loved. Sometimes people feel like, I don't even deserve her. I don't even deserve him. Why? Why don't you deserve somebody that's going to love you? Why don't you deserve somebody that's just going to be all about you? Why? Everybody deserves that. Everybody deserves love in its most purest form. Everybody. A love that you don't have to question. A love that you don't have to doubt. You understand what I'm saying? A love that you can brag on and be proud and stand firm just knowing. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I know what I got. Everybody want that kind of love. Everybody. You know, and I tell people all the time when it comes to love and it comes to relationships and stuff, don't ever be out here doing some shit or conducting yourself in a way that is embarrassing to your partner. Because people love nothing more than to fuck up what you got going on. And please don't say what a person won't do. Please don't say it, because the exact thing you say they won't do, baby, as soon as they get a chance, that's going to be the first thing that they do. That's gonna be the first thing they do. I mean, think about it. Back in the day, it was easy to cheat and have multiple families and multiple relationships in the house over here and the house over there. That shit was easy. Not no more. You got Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, motherfucking TikTok. You fuck around and be somewhere you ain't supposed to be and wake up and your ass be all over social media. Cause motherfucker took a picture of while you was asleep. They took a picture of you sitting outside their house and they took a picture of your car. You know, they snapping pictures while y'all out. You know, ain't cat then caught you off guard. You look up, picture snap. They be live, camera all in your face. Or the oldie but goodie, like my granny used to say, is always somebody watching. Somebody gonna always see you, whether you see them or not. Somebody always around, for real. So it ain't even easy nowadays. The shit ain't even worth it. You know, motherfuckers is crazy, and people is not playing. They is not playing. Hurt somebody's feelings, or let them get their heart involved, and your ass be on motherfucking episode of First 48. For real, the shit is real out here. It ain't even worth it. It's not even worth it. I tell, no. It's not even worth it. Be honest about your intentions. Be honest about your expectations. Sit down, come to some type of resolution. Sit down, make some changes together with your partner. Because, like I said, love is not meant to hurt. It is not. Love is a beautiful thing, and you can be the toughest of people. You can be the thuggest of people. You can be, whatever. But everybody wants somebody that they can call their own. Everybody. Everybody. So I'm signing out. That's it for now. See you in a couple days. Peace.